Hi guys, today I'm going to be choosing my June TBR. Once again, I'm going to be doing the spinning wheel to kind of give me some prompts, and then I'll pick some books from there. I really liked that format last month. It gave me a little bit more choice in the matter, and I feel like I was able to pick books that I was actually really excited about, and I did end up getting to most of them. So I want to continue this format for this month. I did add some more prompts this time. So last time I believe we had 25 prompts, and this time we have 39. So interested to see what I spin. I'm gonna do 5 spins, and that gives me some room for some mood rating as well this month, because I don't like to just stick to my TBR. So we're gonna start with spin number 1. A YouTube favorite. We got that last time. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? My TBR is a little out of control at the moment. Could do the Song of Achilles. I feel like the Silent Patient is pretty popular too. There's so many to choose from. Oh, okay. I got one. Okay, for a YouTube favorite, I'm gonna go with The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I feel like this is sort of like an internet favorite in general, but this is by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I've read Malibu Rising and Daisy Jones and the Six and really liked them, so I've heard that this is like the best of her writing too, so I'm really excited to get into this one. All right, spin number 2. Oh no! Longest book on the TBR. I'm pretty sure that's Priory of the Orange Tree, but I'm gonna have to check a couple more because that's hardcover and I have a couple paperbacks that might be a bit longer, so 1 second. Priory is 804 pages. Okay, and Malice is like 625, so Priory's in the lead. All right, yeah, so Priory is the longest book on my TBR at the moment. I checked a couple other ones that were like in the 600 range, but I guess we're finally tackling this beast this month. Oh my gosh, that was only the second spin. Okay, spin number 3. I'm choosing a novella if I get the chance. Oh, Reread. Okay. Not a whole lot on here. I could do Howl's Moving Castle, because I have been wanting to reread that. Or I could restart the Percy Jackson series. Both of those are sort of on my list. I think I'm gonna do Howl's Moving Castle. I was just talking about this one on a recent anticipated 5-star reads video. It made me really excited to reread this. I haven't read it in I want to say like 10 years, so I want to see if it holds up. I have a deep love for the movie. I remember the book going more in depth into like Howl's character, and yeah, so excited to read this one. And it's a YA and it's only like 400 pages, so I think it'll go by pretty fast and kind of offset the scariness that is Priory of the Orange Tree a little bit. Spin number 4. Book box backlist. So any book of the month or Owl Crate or Fairy Loot books that I haven't gotten to yet. Let's see, I've got a couple Fairy Loot and Owl Crate. I'm trying to think of the one that's been on there the longest, and I think it might be Lore by Alexandra Bracken, but funny because Evelyn Hugo would have worked for that. The one that I really want to read from Book of the Month is kind of long, so I'm scared to choose that one now. I think I'm gonna go with Ariadne by Jennifer Saint. This one I haven't had on my TBR too long. I think it was last month's Book of the Month pick, but I am really excited to read it. It's a retelling of the Greek myth of Ariadne and the Minotaur, and it sounds really cool, and I've been really into myth retellings lately. This one I'm hoping is a fast read. Oh my god, I've got so much reading to do this month. Okay, yeah, it clocks in at just over 300 pages, so I think I'll be able to get through this one in a timely manner. 5th and final spin, and I'm hoping I can choose something real short. Failed TBR. Okay, I'm gonna cheat a little bit on this one. I am currently reading this, but I didn't finish it in time for my May wrap up, and that is An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. I rolled this, I spun this last month, and I did start it, but I haven't finished it yet, so this is gonna be my failed TBR pick. It might be a bit of a cheat since I'm already a third of the way through it, but I think spinning Priory this month affords me a little bit of a head start. So this will be my 5th and final pick. All right, so these are my picks for the month of June. I'm a little terrified, not gonna lie. I'll run through these really fast again. So we have The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This is a historical fiction that focuses on the life of a Hollywood starlet named Evelyn Hugo as she recounts her 7 marriages and her journey to stardom and stuff. And she's in her twilight years, and she's talking about her career with a journalist, and I believe this is like interview format almost, maybe. Oh no, just kidding. But really popular book on YouTube, and I'm really looking forward to reading it. Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. This is a multi-POV epic fantasy. I don't know a whole lot about it other than dragons and a queendom. I'm really excited to read this one because I've heard nothing but good things, but the size terrifies me, and I think I might tackle this one as soon as possible just to give myself as much time as I need with it. Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones. This is about a wizard named Howl who lives in a moving castle that sort of roams the countryside of this magical country, and this young woman named Sophie accidentally gets transformed into an old woman. She ends up becoming Howl's assistant of sorts and has to deal with all the weird magicalness of his life. Ariadne by Jennifer Saint. Again, Greek myth retelling of Ariadne, sort of her side of the story. Very interested in reading this one. And then An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green, which it's like a first contact sci-fi, but it's real quirky so far, so I'm interested to see where this one goes. But yeah, so these are my June books. Send thoughts and prayers, please, because this is so much reading, and there's other books that I want to get to this month too that I was hoping I'd be able to sort of choose with my spins, but that didn't quite work out. So thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to let me know if you've read any of these books and what you thought about them. Hype me up on them, please. And yeah, feel free to like, subscribe, and follow my socials down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.